Hello there, Aries, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing good. Now, Aries, we're going to find out what Spirit wants you to be aware of when it comes to your situation. And this is for Aries and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, we've got the Antelope Spirit. Get ready. Life is speeding up. Perhaps you might be feeling life is already speeding up. But if not, just know that something is going to happen here, and you may need to stay focused on what you feel passionate about. And I'm saying passion because I am getting a lot of fire energy. Now, I know, Aries, you are a fire sign, but there may be something playing out here with another fire sign or something or someone that gets your passion fueling in the right direction, especially if you've been overcoming some challenges. Okay. Now, some of you, I'm getting this sense that, you've been doing something with fortitude, patience. Just have patience for yourself and others, but be on the lookout for opportunities that make your heart sing. Now, this is going to be important because this is going to be the next step towards some type of fulfillment for you. Okay, now let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. The bottom of this card one. Okay. Yes, and this one too. Hold on. Aries, yes, you're sensitive. You've become more sensitive, and you may, continue to become more sensitive, but you will also be able to, thicken that sensitivity or subdue that sensitivity at the right times, but also bring it out at the right times because it does serve you. It helps you listen to your instincts, or I should say, listen to your intuition, and then also, paying attention to your instincts on when it's, the right time to make a move here. So Aries, pay attention as life is speeding up. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. You need to try your best to avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Now, if you feel overwhelmed, because perhaps not all of you, but maybe, maybe there's some areas that you're dealing with all of these, right? You're sensitive right now, there's some kind of harsh relationship, environment, or something's going on. Maybe there's something with food or chemicals here. And so just try to step back little by little. Now, don't feel overwhelmed that you have to do everything at one time, but just pay attention to what feels good to you because what may make you feel triggered or maybe even depleted of energy. Take a look around. First and foremost, is it something outside of you or could it be something on the inside, right? Maybe how we're thinking and feeling. And so we just got to shift our awareness. Now, don't feel bad. For some of you Aries, I feel that you feel bad about something here. Maybe you're even judging yourself for being so sensitive, but this is serving you. This is a gift, okay? Yes, you're in this process of spiritually unfolding. And the reason why is because of the sorceress. This is the card that really wanted to show itself to you. Because this is revealing, if you don't know already, that you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. This is why your sensitivity is playing a huge part in your life right now. And we need to honor this. Not run away from it or even feel embarrassed or shameful or confused. Now, you may not be feeling that, but some of you may, okay? So life is speeding up and it looks like we've got the right components because to me, the sensitivity is, embodying like a water element. We've got this fire element and then we also have an earth element, okay? And so we've got, 3 out of the 4 elements playing in your favor right now. So let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, it landed right on that sensitivity. Honor your feelings, good or bad, it doesn't matter, right? It's when we, feel bad for feeling bad or, get too hooked into it. maybe even drowning in our own feelings, that we don't realize that there's special and important insights, gifts, and yes, new sensitivities that are birthing from this. New opportunities are going to happen here, but it is important to release, right? Yeah, I feel that we might be feeling drown, like we're getting drowned by something here. So, pay attention to that as well when it comes. If it's already been happening, then you're coming out of it. But some of you, if something happens here, don't let it throw you off guard. And what I mean by something happening, it's mostly going to be how you're reacting to the situation. So, Spirit doesn't want you to suppress, feelings that you've been feeling, right? The depths of your feelings. It can be, sometimes it can be hard to have time and the space to allow our feelings to surface, but it is important. I'm really noticing how the lotus is coming out, signifying spirituality, a blossoming purity here, and great spiritual growth and access to spiritual wisdom, to be able to harness your power and understand your powers more and more. Follow the moon right now too. I feel that you would do well if you could pay attention to the moon cycles and partake in that, because you are a mirror of everything around you anyways. And I say that in a way where, it's not like, because some things, we may not like, right? And so we're just playing a part here. But what I mean by, these things in life, as far as the moon, the sun, the beauty of nature, that is all a reflection of you too. So I would say, if you're not already doing it, listen to, Moon's Magic. Follow the moon cycles, waxing and waning. Waxing is a time where energy is building up. Waning, the energy is, depleting here. And so you might, especially those feminines out there, if you're still having like your menstrual cycle, you will feel the moon energy probably a lot more, okay? But that's not to say that any of you masculines out there can't follow the moon or open that up. It just takes patience, okay? Now, let's continue and see, because I am seeing that something is cycling out, and it's only a matter of time. Once this cycles out, then we're ready to take off here with something. Let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Be strong. I really see you in your king or queen position, or maybe I should just say the emperor position, which is associated with your zodiac sign. However, let's just get back to you being strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So you have to pay attention to ideas, things, the sensitivity again is serving you. You notice how these play hand in hand. If you can harness your sensitivity, it makes you stronger, because you're not questioning or doubting things. You're not questioning or doubting your own sensitivity. You're confirming your sensitivity, feeding the fuel of passion, vibrancy, vitality, strength, and yes, fortitude. But you're assured some type of successful outcome as long as you don't feel defeated, okay? Sometimes we do have to give in, and I do feel that you already went through a period where you felt defeated by something or someone. This is why it's just important to honor your feelings. Things are going to be picking up. Don't worry. Let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. We got to watch out for something here. Oh man, we could be in a place where it's like, things may be delaying. So pay attention to whether we are in a place of wishful thinking, thinking too much about the things that we long for or desire or wish how things could have been. Because right now, it may not be serving you, because it could be wasting some time when you should just be in this place of just honoring your feelings. Okay, so just take that if it resonates. But we do need to watch out for some type of manipulation and control. And again, your sensitivity is going to serve you wise here. Then you're going to be able to pick up on things, right? Whether or not something or someone could be manipulating a situation. You may also need to relinquish your control over a situation or others as well, right? So that you can get back to, feeling strong because you're more focused on yourself than something outside of you. I kind of see this going hand in hand though too, because I kind of see this as, not that we want to overpower someone, but it's like you are the magician in your life, and so you can control and direct things to your liking, but not to the point where it gets too obsessive or we start to lose our passion in that, and then we start to feel like we lose ourselves. But I feel that there is something here where you have already dealt with someone who may have been playing games. Maybe there was some hurt or betrayal. Maybe you're just starting to notice manipulation and illusions more and more. So take time for yourself if you need to. Let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, you do belong here. You've transformed. You got to take time to really honor your own transformation. I don't know what kind of birds those are. Is it a heron or heron? Or I don't know what kind of birds these are, but this woman here has transformed and has become one of them, has earned the right to become one of them because of awareness, because of a changed mind, perhaps, or choosing, to go with the flow instead of fighting against it. So just assimilate yourself, stand proud and stand strong, and know no matter what, you do belong. You might be feeling too, or maybe at some point you may feel that, you are growing faster than others. And that may be true, which is going to take a lot more strength and courage to stand strong. It's almost like, follow suit and others follow you too, okay? Not in a way where it's, we need followers, but it's about support. It's about attraction, not repelling. So know that you belong and that you are accepted. Now, some of you, there may be a position here where you will be accepted, or take a leadership role if you can. What else? Yeah, we got like the Eight of Swords going on. We got some air sign coming through here. Complicated restrictions, feeling entrapment because of limitations. But what's really interesting is if you notice, this is, see yourself as this angel, okay? Really, the only thing that we're trapped by is some ribbon, and it's really not as strong as you think. In fact, it's loosely around you. So we have something that has loosely entangled itself within yourself here, and now we're feeling the effects of it. This is why you're starting to notice or feel things. Honor this, because it's not giving you what you've been born with, which is infinite supply, infinite energy, infinite abilities, only if you believe. So let's get a little bit more about this entrapment. What's important for Aries to know about this? There may have been a door that was closed on you, or maybe I should say it this way. Something happened here, and it's like fate blocked a path for you. So let's get more about this restrictive energy here that we're feeling entrapped by. Goals, process, dedication. My goodness, this can go both ways. It may be a little bit difficult, but some of you, I feel that you're already focused on a goal or new goals, but there may be something here too where we're having maybe a hard time shifting into our new era, our own transformation, and our new options that are becoming available because of your transformation. We may, there may be something here where we've got too much going on in the mind. We might be, in a place of daydreaming or fantasizing, take whatever resonates for you. Or we're just really just, something is like we're going over and over in our mind here. And it may be hard to stay dedicated for some of you on a goal or just on the process. But the thing is, Spirit is letting you know that this entrapment is just an illusion. Stay focused on even small goals if a bigger goal seems out of reach or it didn't work out. Start with smaller ones. But focus on the process, not on perfection. I feel that that's what's getting some of you Aries hooked up. You might be wanting to do things or be perfect, and that in itself is an illusion too. But focus on progress rather than perfection. Okay, because if you can focus on progress, then we can loosen something up in the mind, in the heart, in your spirit, and we start to become more free. But I will put a warning sign out there for those areas that you might be picking up. It's almost like your feelers are going to be feeling things before it happens. So I would say that I do feel that there is an energy that is obsessed about you. And when I say energy, yes, it could be, on the bigger plane of it, yeah, it could be the dark energy that likes your light and your sweetness. But what I want to talk about is someone in particular that I feel, may have been a push and pull kind of relationship. It could have been a karmic relationship. But I would say that if you feel less than when you're around them and you feel more trapped, that is a sure, clear sign that you're ready to let them go. Now, the fact that you have wings too, Aries, again, I just would watch out for others that they may not, I don't want to put a negative on the reading, but we've got to talk about life. Real life is full of surprises. It's full of downs and ups. But I would just say, be cautious of someone that isn't really going to be happy for you and your success and what you're becoming. And you're going to know it. You're just going to know it because words and behaviors don't match up. There's just some weirdness in the air, Not all of you are going to be dealing with that, but I do feel that you've already had a taste of that at some point in your life, and it may pop up again because we're talking about the moon too. Moons bring cycles, even repeating cycles. But this is your time actually to stop the patterns by either being aware of it, shifting your focus, or just not engaging, period. Maybe it's just being calm too. You may even resonate with the last SOS reading, and so the video link is in the description. Ooh, yes, you belong. Now, either way, you're going to come into some type of abundance. Some of you, you're already sitting in some good abundance here too, and you might be questioning whether you belong in this arena. Yes, you do. Stay strong here. There's nothing more that you have to do. You just have to open yourself up. Remember, we've got this in card of entrapment. We've got to be careful of that. We're not an open and clear vessel for things to flow to you. But you can be assured that something is going on behind the scenes here. Life will be speeding up. Opportunities will be pouring into your life, and the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. So be open to receiving. Yeah, something happened. We were blocked. Something was blocked here on purpose. Something or someone was blocked out of your life. You might have felt like a goal was unattainable, unreachable. It's like just stay on course here. Don't make any sudden drastic changes just yet. What else? Abundant Tia is visiting Aries. You would, Aries, I know a lot of you already, do this, but I think you would just do really well with like tuning everything out and just playing some really good music and just dance your ass off if you can, or sing, because this really is just about you and where you're going and what spirit is going to gift you. Oh, look at this. We're just talking about fate. Oh my God. Oh my God. So yes, fate is playing out. Okay, so we got lady luck, we got taking risks, we got superstition. Okay, so there may be something here with gambling too. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I've had my time where I've, dipped into gambling. I mean, just life, you go experience different things. But anyhow, I would say though, if you're in a position where you have a lot of disposable income and you don't care if your money goes down the toilet, then by all means, go ahead and have fun. But I would say that if you're in a position of feeling desperate, or maybe not even so extreme as desperate, maybe you're just feeling a lack of, you know, just be cautious with your resources. Don't do anything risky. Don't go and spend a bunch of money or go gamble a bunch thinking you might win or hit the jackpot. You've already hit the jackpot. So just know that you are already, aligned and encoded in your own DNA, encoded in your own blueprint of your soul's, I should say your soul's blueprint is already in a place of abundance. Now I'm going to have to get more about this because there may be something here where, yeah, maybe there is something that would be a good risk. I would say go with it if it makes you feel adventurous, right? But let's get a little bit more about Lady Luck and this fate that is playing out. Because that's exactly what you're doing. It's like you're dealing with wherever things had fallen into, like whatever fell into place, we got to deal with that. It's like that saying, wherever the cards fall. So let's get more about this. Now I'm going to bring something up. Only take it if it resonates, because what I'm just trying to do is help you get out of, anything that could be stagnating some type of progress or some type of freedom. But I would say if you're one of those people that are super superstitious, you may need to change your perception about things. I'm going to be honest with you, because you're the one that's setting up these things. So if you feel that you're going to get bad luck for doing this or wearing that or being involved, all that, then yes, it may actually happen. We can create self-fulfilling prophecies. But there are just some things that I feel that you may need to just back off of and give yourself freedom, right? Because it's almost like, no, I don't want to go do that. It might be bad, bad or good. You've got to trust your own abilities here. You got to trust that heaven is always going to help you if you ask for it. You believe it. Heaven is protecting you. Look at that. We're going to get into creativity. So take a risk on something here when it comes to your imagination. I can already see that the imagination is at play. Now it's about directing it in the place that it's going to form something good in your life, instead of feeling like we have to, stagnate here. So it is time for passion. It is time for creativity. Now, something is going to happen that's going to turn things around. Life is speeding up. I am seeing some type of change that is unexpected, but it's good and it's positive, because it will open up your passions, your creativity, maybe even love. Now, I can see the opposite thing going on for some of you Aries too, where you could also be an Aries where you're like, oh, a black cat is bad luck. Okay, well, I want a black cat. Number 13, Friday the 13th seems like people don't like that. So you know what? Maybe I'm going to make that my lucky day, my lucky number. And like, you're just turning it all around, because you can. You can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Some of you Aries, not all of you, but I feel that you might be feeling someone as a drag. You know, it's like almost like you have to drag someone along. Again, because you might be, you know, growing, evolving, and changing a little bit faster. You know, you've got to just allow someone to do their own thing on their own accord. So just take that if it resonates, because you're ready for what's next. Oh, yeah. See, damn it. Damn it. We got to watch out. We got to stay focused here. Now, got to pay attention to what our goals are. Might even be easier just to focus on the progress and the process, because you know we got this misleading illusion, we got confusion, but we also have the magician. So it's almost like we got the feminine and the masculine magician here. We do have to be cautious of this. Okay, so let's get more. What's important for Aries to know? About this misleading illusion for Aries. We have connections, we have spiritual bonds. Someone may be, okay, someone may be reaching out. All right, now I need a little bit more. Lessons learned. There may have been a situation, Aries, where we might be fighting it in our own mind, but let time tell you the truth. There's something going on here where we could be, you know, or someone, it's either you or someone, you know, we could be involved in a situation where someone may be, you know, creating something deeper than it really needs to be. We've got this whole thing about spiritual bonds, connections, contact here, but it could be misleading. Again, you're going to have to pay attention. Most likely you already know this energy, okay, because you've already had some type of connection with them in the past. Maybe some of you it's in the present. But this is all about new choices. This is about lessons that have already been learned through time and experience. I feel a lot of you are at this point where you're done waiting for others and you're ready to get into the driver's seat of your own car. Or I should say, yeah, the driver's seat of your own car. Well, of course, I meant the driver's seat of your own life. All right, let's continue and see what else. Okay, knowing oneself, self-analysis, identity. This is exactly what's happening. This is why we may need to step away from ideas or people that only cause more confusion. That's going to be your job right now. And I feel that you already are figuring this out because you are meant to know yourself. You are meant to realize something beautiful about yourself. And I do feel that, you know, you've had to play many roles in life. You know, we have this thing about role playing too. And so, yes, I mean, everybody has to play a different, you know, maybe multiple roles, because we're not just, you know, one identity. We're a brother, a sister, a mom, a dad, an uncle, you know, we're a chef, we're a clerk, you know, whatever. Okay. Fill in the blanks. Anyhow, we're in the period of really, you know, identifying those things about you that are true and worthy and letting go of those things that are misleading or not serving you from this point on. But this is important to take time to realize this, right? Knowing oneself, knowing how powerful you really are. So let's get a little bit more about self-analysis. Yep, you're ready, taking the next step. Flights of fancy, a leap of faith. You're going to need to take a leap of faith on something or someone, a totally new direction, maybe a totally new idea, maybe a totally new goal. Whatever it is, be willing to see it as an adventure, because you're ready. And this is where I see you stepping into your emperor position, where you have all the control. You're also grounded, strong, and affirming your position and ready for that next step. Just get ready. I mean, life is speeding up, and you see we've got a boat. You know, there may be something for some of you with traveling, or perhaps, you know, the winds of change just carry you into a whole other place. So just be open to it. Don't close yourself off to it. What else? Looking back. Oh my gosh. Wait, I thought I saw this person. Oh no, no. Okay, but I have a feeling we might get this card coming out. I have a feeling we might. But anyhow, reflections, hindsight. Yeah, we're looking back. Something is going to make a lot of sense for you. I would say just hang on and be patient. You know, I know that there may be something where we wish we could probably stop time, right? Where we could just, you know, it's like we just want the world to stop. We want everything to stop just for a moment so we can just catch our breath and realize something here. But Spirit is letting you know that, you know, if it hasn't made sense yet, it will. You'll look back and understand that it all had to happen to bring you to a place of, you know, open up to receiving the good that the universe is ready to deliver to you. What else? Guiding children. So there may be children involved, or there will be. Now, for some of you, this guiding children could just be that you're guiding others that may lack, you know, the maturity or the intelligence, whatever it is. They may just need guidance. So take it how it resonates for you, but you're good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills now to help children. You know, dedication here. Focus on priorities. Focus on what makes you feel that you're making progress without maybe overdoing it too much. What else? Okay, this card came out a little challenging. Wow, okay. I can see why. Danger, fear. We're not moving. We might be too scared to do something, or some of you, you know, you may need to watch out. But I mean, because this is like Little Red Riding Hood with that big bad wolf in the background. Okay, what's the advice about this for Aries? This danger, this fear. Just be peaceful. You know what? It's. I feel like I was talking about this in the SOS reading. It's all about just trying to remain calm and poised, right? And you know what? Oh, that can take a lot of strength as well, you know, just to remain poised and calm, even if we, you know, when we're trying to battle the feeling of wanting to get in the middle of it and, you know, fight for what we feel is right. But this is about you standing firm and strong. This is why I kept getting this emperor. The emperor is you. But anyhow, you know, standing firm and strong. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. You know, Spirit is saying, don't give in to danger. Don't get into the fear. Okay. Don't get caught up too much or swallowed up by the future, that it's stealing and robbing you of your peace, because you are a strong and powerful warrior here. Okay, now take it if it resonates, because either it's happened or maybe in the future there may be, or, you know, nearing here, there may be someone, you know, that may appear to be one thing, because, I keep getting this thing about a master illusionist here. So you might be finding something out, or you might be picking up on something, or there may be a confrontation, but Spirit is saying you standing in a position of a peaceful warrior, and that may, just standing in that position may outwin and outbeat whatever we might come across here that could be of danger, or maybe just, something that we could be fearing just in our mind. So the secret is just to be in a place of a peaceful warrior, right? And I know it can be hard because, a lot of you, this is really internal instead of external. We're maybe too much in our head. We're feeling restricted by circumstances. Maybe, we're just feeling not so powerful at this time or this moment, but that's an illusion in itself, because something is washing away from your life. And when it washes away, or I'm just thinking of the ocean, the tides, it's like, and it brings back your treasures. And that's exactly what's happening. What washes away, well, it leaves room for the tide to come in and bring you your treasures. What else for Aries? Nope, that is actually it. Okay, so Aries, let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you that you need to be aware of. How is Spirit currently helping Aries? Perseverance, infinity, having no limits, having so many possibilities. Your perseverance, I feel like you've been doing something for quite some time. So whatever it is, look at that skull too. That's really signifying your transformation. But this isn't the end. It just created new opportunities. And it's like this monkey is going to, it's like this monkey is, literally just hitting these buttons, but eventually something will come out of it. Something will make sense. And you don't have any limits. So Spirit is helping you come up with your own formulas in life to get what it is that you deserve and to stay strong here. All right, now let's find out what you have to look forward to in the near future for Aries. What does Aries have to look forward to in the near future? Inner peace. This is coming out a little challenging. I want to see one more. So in the near future, what you have to look forward to is inner peace. An instant in time where things do feel timeless. See, there's something about not getting too caught up, though, about, the future or maybe time, right? Because it's the past or the future, and we can get lost. Spirit wants you to know that you're in this place of being timeless. You don't need to force anything. Everything is going to happen on its own time. So what you have to look forward to in the near future is inner peace. If you can give up, age, time, got to do this by this time, that kind of stuff. Oh, look at that. Oh, damn it. See, this is so perfect. This is so perfect how Spirit is helping you. I knew this damn devil-like energy was playing or at play. Yeah. Look at how Spirit is helping you. Having a lot of willpower and determination to overcome anything or anyone that is tempting you into habits or patterns that are misleading, because those habits and patterns only deplete you. It will not allow you to thrive and grow. And I feel that you already know this. You've already been dealing with a situation like this before. And this is what I like too. It's like, I was getting this thing about fire energy with you, right? Of course, I know your fire sign, but it's like you're using that fire around you to burn those things that are trying to strangle you, in a sense, right? Like that snake trying to wrap itself around you. So look at this. We have inner peace because we're in a place of calm confidence, because your calmness is actually what scares the negative thoughts or the negative things or negative people. So what a wonderful thing that you have to look forward to. Remember, I was saying, getting into the driver's seat of your own life, being free and confident with where you're at, knowing that you are surrendering to divine's timing and divine's intervention. I'm going to just get one more card for you for what the hell. Look at this. Bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine, Aries. And I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.